Good early afternoon, folks. Today is April 30th, Wednesday, 2025. As you can see, I am in Columbus. As a promise, I'll make videos in Columbus. I gotta find out where my keys are. Oh, there we go. Let's see where I am on charge real quick and then we'll get rolling. %. Hey, that's more than I thought. I was at 41. So I just got done with a shoot. Had a property on Lake Harding. About 20 minutes north of here. It's currently a wooded area, but one day it'll become the site of a lake house or a cabin. Me and my friends went jet skiing there a couple times. Wakeboarding, I think it's called. Pretty cool place. So we're hopping on the riverwalk. This is part of the Dragonfly Trails network. It's supposed to be a 60-mile network of trails throughout Columbus, which I will show a lot more of on this channel. They're redoing that playground right there. Don't know exactly what they're doing. And they are setting up for something. But I live in Noonan now, so I won't be going to that. Here's the river. I haven't ridden on the Phenix City side in a while. So why don't we go do that real quick. There you have downtown Columbus and the river there. Such a gorgeous view. That right there is the Phenix City Amphitheater. I got all kinds of music and events there. There's Brickyard Bikes right there. That's where my mountain bike came from. It's a Trek Marlin 8 that I got while I was a senior in high school. Before that I had a Cannondale. I may put some videos of me riding my mountain bike on this channel. I don't know. There's your amphitheater. And this is one of the zipline towers, so you can go ziplining across the river. It ain't cheap to do so though. This bridge is rough, so I gotta go pretty slow here. I can easily lose control on this thing. Such a pretty view. So all of this stretch is home to a absolutely train wreck neglected sorry, I can't pronounce today, neglected disc golf course. Played this course a few times with my cousin and my uncle. Whatever you do, don't play this course. It is an absolute joke. People hang their fishing rods and all their stuff on the baskets. It's rough. Share with you a bit of mythological history here. So the Creek Indians believed that there was a huge tie snake in the river. I have to go by that billboard to get some more info on that. This is a fun little bridge right here. We're here to Wood. Yeah, some of this golf course is not bad, but for the most part, I mean, oh man. It's like not even playable almost. It really isn't. Alright, there's some construction going on up there. Someone will have to turn around right here. There's a little detour. I'm not worried about that today. There we go. Much further. Big dip right here. I'm going sort of going over that ain't gonna be pretty, so just lug it up there for now. Got a couple baskets there. Definitely a joke. look closely at that basket right there, it's got some stuff in it. Some of them are even underwater or toppled over, like after the rain. So yeah, a pretty course to play. I'll tell you that. So yeah, the tie snake was like a mythical monster. You got your little obstacle course right there. So a lot of the natives, they were quite crazy. Their beliefs were like all over the place. Made up all these fairy tales and things of that nature. There's another great basket. So yeah, thought I'd point that out since the historical marker is right there. This is easy to handle on a bike or a scooter, but on a one wheel, it's a bit unusual. That's the Russell County Courthouse, because Phenix City is Russell County. The amphitheater yet again. If it rains for like 2 days, or super strong rain, when the rivers flow like crazy, part of that's underwater. It's kind of cool how it holds up after being submerged. This bridge right here definitely has some history. Not that long ago, they had to close it off because they thought there were some Civil War bombs or ammunition, I think. After the inspection, they found everything was safe, so they reopened it shortly after. Speaking of Civil War, one of the last, if not the last battle of the Civil War was fought here in Columbus. This is CSU's downtown campus. It's kind of fun to ride for here, but I gotta do it slowly because of people. What's up? This is where they do all their art and theater and music. I think that's home to the Schwab School of Music. This is where you would go if you want to do your whitewater rafting. I've never done it, but I want to. It's a lot of fun. This right here is Katie the cow. She used to be in front of the former Best Buy building on Manchester Expressway, which is now a Crunch Fitness. She was kind of neglected over the years. So I found it more reasonable to move it to a place where more people walk by and things like that. She's out here seeing all the downtown activity in the Woods Park area now. So good for her. Here's Eagle and Phoenix. Used to be a cotton mill, which they converted into condos and apartments. And this is the water tower, and that's the former bell tower. They have a bell on display in the courtyard, and that bell was in that tower. I got a ton of drone shots of this tower, which I will share with you. Get back on the riverwalk. Just go that way I came. Alright, we're headed north on the riverwalk. Having to hold my GoPro because I left my chest strap at home, which actually turns out better on one wheel since it's hands-free. But when I'm on a bike or a scooter, I'm having to hold on to the handlebars, so that's why I'll be using the chest strap. But on this, holding it actually turns out to be better. Kind of angled in my last two videos so I can keep it straight by holding it. This is where all the whitewater rafting parties happen. Water is roaring love. Oftentimes you'll see whitewater rafters come along this way, and all the kayakers. I got a ton of drone footage here over the years. There's a blue heron right there. Yep. It's a pretty view all around. Sometimes you'll see them coming underneath the bridge here. I don't think they want to be up there, but it can be all over the place like right here. That's C1 Phoenix. This is the Rapids apartment complex. These patios are pretty tiny. And there's Hotel Indigo. This is all new developments. None of this was here 10 years ago. This is the parking garage for TSYS, or Total Systems. Who was recently bought by Global Payments. Hey, you can see me in the window. What's up? Definitely modern and historical at the same time. Edison light fixtures inside the buildings and the brick walls. They're trying to keep the vibe while blending in modern technology. And I respect that. There's that little bell right there. Clapper in it is locked. And I can do this. Cast by Naylor and Vickers. 1812. This thing's old. There's another bell in the courtyard in the property. That's what it sounds like. It's a cast steel. Unlike typical bronze bells you'd find in a church tower. Typically made of bronze or cast iron. That one's cast steel. I like them for many different reasons. What they're used for, how they work, history they tell. How they're rung and when they're rung. They're a good mix for me. Alright, my battery is at 35%. It's almost 1 o'clock. I'm gonna go grab a quick bite, and then I'll ride through Columbus State and Cooper Creek. And I will catch you in a bit. Alright, here we are at the parking ride on Manchester Expressway. We're gonna ride through CSU. If I have enough battery, I'll go to Cooper Creek. If you're out here on any weekdays, like in the mornings or afternoons, a lot of people from CSU. See them on their electric scooters. Most of them are tennis players, so they're riding over to Cooper Creek and back. So you'll probably see some of them if you're on part of this trail on a weekday morning or afternoon. That Charger screaming. Here's my window. Mall up there. At home store has closed. We do have one up in Newman. After this white Nissan, I should have time. Show you a neat little zigzag trail down here. It's pretty interesting. I've not ridden here in forever, ever since January, right before we moved. Almost looks like a little go-kart track. Must be something going on in there. There's a baseball game. Got a little creek right here. Just want to stop and relax, watch the water rush. you go. So that over there. This is the Walden Soccer Complex. So you'll see the girls out here kicking the ball and all that. Their female soccer team is huge. So are their tennis team. Sometimes you may see little kids out here doing practice. I'm not long enough to go to Cooper Creek today. So that'll be another video. I do have enough to ride through here. I'll show you around. See which way that car is going. There's the clock tower. This is the Student Rec Center, Recreation Center. Multi-million-dollar facility. It's pretty cool in there. Yep. Looks like they're practicing. That's Ragsdale Field. See all the equipment in there. You got treadmills, running track, swimming pool, everything. State of the art. Probably one of the best, if not the best, athletic facilities, recreation facilities like that in Columbus. Pretty neat. I think I went in there once when I was younger. Can't remember off the top of my head. So this week is finals week, I think. So everybody's pretty much done this semester, taking their finals. I'll show you something down here that really changed the look of the main campus in the fall. So this is Davidson Center, which is CSU's primary dining hall. There's Clock Tower. So this site right here, this wide open grass field, is the former site of Woodall Hall. It was built in 1963, and it housed the English and IT departments. They tore it down last fall. I'll show you a video that I shot. I was coming through here. So yeah, last fall this was all old building, and now it's a wide open space that significantly changed the look of the center campus. And this is the library. Just riding through here and noticed they started taking it down one day. So I got some video. All the walls crashing down, all the windows breaking. It was pretty noisy. Fun watching that little excavator do its job, knocking everything down. So yeah, that building served its purpose. The school had the master plan to tear it down for several years. And now it's all gone. Alright, I'll turn around right here. See people on all kinds of stuff, from bikes to skateboards, electric scooters, all kinds of people too. Oh, look at there. They are renovating that place. They'll probably be building something there. This was part of the master plan as well. It's a multi-million-dollar project. So they're remodeling that. They tore down Woodall Hall. I can't remember what the other one was. Oh, I think they're redoing Davidson Center. Well, doing a bit of remodeling in there. I am at 25%. It's gonna start beeping at me when I get 10%, so I don't need to head back for too long. This is the home of the chemistry and biology departments. Lenore Hall. This is the Lenore Annex. This is where they do robotics engineering. And they got some dorms up here. Field up there, some apartments. It's Clearview Hall. This is the mock pavilion. Where they have a good amount of events. So this place brings back a few memories from my life. I went to their Winterfest at one time. When I was in middle school, I participated in a robotics competition. I still have the photos and videos of me driving the robot. That was fun. So the robotics club got together. I think this was when I was in 8th grade. And we built this robot that grabs cubes and places them, stacks them in a certain spot. And I think they were competing for which robot could stack the most blocks first. Fun times back then. I'm gonna have to cut this one short because my other batteries just died from my GoPro. I got 2 batteries from my GoPro. So next time I'll carry a second battery for one of your longer videos because they don't last crazy long. Alright, well there you have my first video here in Columbus. I'll do more here later. Next ride's gonna be back up in Noonan. And yeah. That was a good ride as usual. Y'all have a good one now. Bye.